Alas, I have conquered the summit. I've traveled long and far, high and low, through tumultuous rivers and wild valleys to find a college debate show. It's what I've always dreamt it would be. Ready, set, speechless. Man, that was a good hike. So many beautiful sights, like those things. A lot of those big tall things, you know, like those big tall with the little weird green things at the end. You guys know what I'm talking about, right?
Caves.
Rivers?
No, the big tall things. You're all incorrect. To my right, the Wrangler and the Rambler. How do you feel about your chances of victory?
We're going to win today.
We're on a winning streak.
We're going to win big time today.
Big win.
Big win.
Big W.
Big
Big
W.
time.
We're going to have a lot of big W's today.
Big W.
That is exactly what I like to hear. And to my left, the chillin' villains.
Yeah.
What do you think of your opponent's answers?
Kind of dumb.
Yeah.
Oh.
Stupid.
Ooh.
Incompetent.
Okay, well,
destined for failure.
We're a little feisty today.
Yeah.
Anyway, today's topic of debate is nature. Ah, nature. Nothing's more beautiful than seeing two pigeons mating in the Boston Common, or a lion eating a zebra in the live-action The Lion King. But you know what would be better? You know what would make nature better? If animals were better. If we took a simple lion and combined him with a rhino, the beast would be unstoppable. We've seen ligers and Z-donks and Justin and Haley Bieber's new Savannah cats, but we want to know what the best animal hybrid would be if you could sneak your way into Area 51 and make them. So debaters, if you could combine two animals, what combination would be the most powerful? You have 5 minutes. Begin.
So for ours, we took the most powerful animal from each domain. So land and ocean, king of land,
Bind them into one.
humans, and sharks.
Who's top of the food chain in both?
It's basically
Humans,
Shark Boy.
Shark Boy.
Taylor Lautner.
Okay.
He could bite you, and then he could also curb stomp you.
Okay.
Kind of a
So you
vampire.
say you take the strongest from both domains. Okay. Well, you know what's even stronger than a shark? A blue whale.
A blue
okay?
whale.
Anyone stronger than a human? A gorilla.
A gorilla.
I'll give you the whale gorilla. Okay.
Willa.
Paul Revere said, 1 if by land, 2 if by sea. Okay. If the whale gorilla pulled up on you, put up 3 lights. All right. A whale on land, land blue whale. Right. A gorilla by sea.
So what I'm hearing is you picked something that's stupider than a human and fatter than a shark. So our thing, Shark Boy,
Faster.
is basically just fighting a dumb fat guy
A
who can
gorilla.
kind of swim.
A gorilla has approximately the highest strength record according to National Geographic. And I think that you're...
The highest IQ as well.
Yeah.
Gorillas recently, within 2018, have been recorded to have a higher IQ than
Yeah.
humans.
Well, according to
correct?
the New York
Was that
Times.
reported by humans?
And
According to
just,
the New York
ooh,
It was reported
That was reported by
gorillas.
humans?
reported
Yeah.
by humans.
Oh, so
That was reported by
humans.
gorillas.
we
Well-
gave you all the power.
Well,
That's what you're
let's-
saying.
I'm a human.
We can take it away.
Oh, wait.
Can't.
Where are we right now? Are we with a bunch of gorillas, or are we with a bunch of humans who are working cameras and stuff?
It's like we have the ability to
Ooh, it's
make
like-
tools and
Yeah,
conquer other species.
in like tables and bells and cameras.
I think you
Has
could-
a gorilla ever made a table or a bell or a camera?
I think you fail to realize that
Harambe?
if you
Harambe died because a
Almost killed
person.
a child.
Ooh, but
Hear
who
me
killed
out.
Harambe?
You're being
He
censored
barely
right now.
killed like a 7-year-old.
Hey, man,
Okay,
this is
listen.
really close to my heart.
listen, if a whale was in this building right now,
Take the lead.
we would be smothered. Okay, this whale gorilla or land blue whale
would it be
could
breathing?
smother. It can breathe on land and it can breathe in water.
Duh.
It
Area
transforms.
51 has everything, man.
Animorphs. Okay, you don't have you're
You're
not
Animorphs?
Yes.
Shark Boy, a gorilla.
Shark Boy.
would-
Who played
Shark
Shark
Boy.
Boy?
Who played
Taylor
Shark Boy?
Lautner.
Taylor Lautner.
He played a wolf.
Who was also a wolf that could morph like an animorph.
So you have 3 animals.
And
Why
who wins in the end? Is Is it Taylor Lautner or the other guy?
Listen, we're not talking about whether George Lopez beat Shark Boy at
What?
Lava Girl, okay? Because the answer
I
is
don't
that
know.
that didn't happen, okay? The reality of the situation is that a gorilla has the power punching ability of 5,000 psi. For those who don't know, it's pounds per square inch.
I want you to think about Tarzan.
Tarzan.
Who is the main character of Tarzan? Is it his dumb gorilla who Rosie O'Donnell plays? Or is it Tarzan himself? The only person.
What's in a name?
What's in a name?
Tarzan.
Tarzan.
Yeah.
Now I want you to think about Tarzan and then combine him with Shark Boy.
Rampart.
And that is
Wow.
unstoppable.
Well,
Taylor Lautner.
Taylor
Humans
Lautner.
just get
Rock
taken
hard
out by
abs.
gorillas
Rock
every
hard.
day, dude. Like
Yeah.
humans get taken out by gorillas. That's
Why?
why they're in a
They're in a
cage,
cage,
man.
we can't
Because if
protect
you go
them.
Oh,
in,
'cause
you
humans
will
put
get
them there?
literally
Oh,
killed.
because humans built the
Humans put them
cage.
in
Because
the
they don't
cages?
want to
'Cause we can
die,
make tools?
dude. They
Because
don't
we
want
can
to
make
die.
tools.
you ever tried to
You know what a
fight
human
whale?
eats?
We'll just make a whale-killing gorilla weapon.
You know what they cook
With
in Texas
tools.
where you're from? They cook hearty steaks. You know what gorillas eat?
Cooked at a lot of
Bananas.
places.
Bananas.
Girl, what'd you have for breakfast today? A banana and some yogurt? Huh?
Oh.
I had nothing for breakfast
I had
today.
Point blank,
Tricks.
period. Debate over.
And
Humans are
This
weak.
is
That's a
bananas.
fact.
Wow.
B-A-N-A-N-A-S.
That's a fax, no printer.
I think Taylor Lautner could beat Harambe in a fight.
I think
I
Taylor
all I'm
Lautner could beat both of
strongly
you in a
doubt that. I
fight.
strongly doubt that.
I mean,
It's a shark.
I'd be fine with
Boy.
that.
I
but, like,
respectfully
gorilla would
disagree.
murder
I
both of
respectfully
us
disagree.
In seconds. Same with a big blue whale that could like really just like flop up on
hey,
the earth.
hey, what am I doing right now?
Gorillas
I
have
don't-
What are these? Oh, they're thumbs!
Gorillas have thumbs.
Not opposable
They
thumbs.
definitely
they
have.
do,
In
dude.
fact,
No,
they can
they
use their
don't.
feet too.
Gorillas
Excuse me,
do
excuse
not
me.
have opposable thumbs.
I'm gonna have to. Excuse. I'm sorry. Excuse me. I'm gonna have to ask you both to calm down slightly.
Gorillas.
I'm so sorry. I'm gonna have to ding you. It goes over to them, but we're gonna keep it civil. We're gonna
Okay,
keep it
okay,
civil.
listen.
definitely
The
do have
only
No, they don't.
Excuse me.
The only thing dumber than saying that Taylor Lautner would beat a gorilla in a fight is Jake's haircut.
I'm gonna have to.
That was very rude. That did
I
not
gave
go
you the
with
time.
debate.
I gave you the respect. You threw it away.
Come
Go
on.
ahead.
Gotta give you
So
one.
Shark Boy actually conquered Dreamland, which is a place that anything could be conjured, such as this whale gorilla.
He
So I think
picked
Shark Boy would have
George
Gorillas
Lopez's
are expensive. Same with blue whales. Zoo Tycoon for good reason.
You know who else is
Humans walk
expensive?
in for like $2.
George
Okay,
I would
argue
animals
Lava
are
Girl.
truly much more
Yeah.
powerful.
Lava Girl
Power
would be-
is money. Money is time.
Lava Girl.
Taylor Lautner
And
is
it's almost
very
I'm
time.
sorry, everybody. This debate
Shark
was
Boy.
amazing, and they were both good choices. But I personally still think my platypus bear would reign superior. But Bear and Platt thinks the winner is. Thank you. The Chillin' Villains. Congratulations. Now, let's cut to a commercial before anyone realizes how bad that pun was.
Are you crazy? Doesn't matter. What?
You got a team name?
The Indoor Kites.
It's professional burper, nose picker, and Chris Pratt fangirl, Courtney Miller.
Operation in real life. Massive car for the win! I mean, fill your guts, so fill your guts.
No, you're gonna make.
These contestants have been up for 24 hours. They'll push their tired minds and bodies to the limit and beyond.
So basically every semester the Emerson Channel puts on anywhere from 10 to say like 13 different programs. Right now we have 12 shows, including 3 brand new shows coming up this semester, which are super exciting because we have studio shows, field shows, specials, sitcoms, news programs, really anything that people want to get involved with.
It's very open and welcoming to anybody who doesn't know Like, you don't need to know anything to be able to participate.
My favorite thing about the Emerson channel is that everybody is willing to help and teach one another. Everyone wants each other to learn, and it's not very selfish of an environment. It's very collaborative rather than competitive.
When I was a freshman, I went to countless workshops.
You can see yourself going to workshops as a freshman or sophomore, and then see yourself teaching those skills to other people.
You'll look back and you'll know all this stuff, and you'll look at where you started and where you are now and be totally amazed at all the stuff that you've learned throughout the semester.
We also accept student work from different organizations or just independent work that people would love to see on the channel.
There's really no limits to who or what you can do at the Emerson channel, which is great.
Welcome back to Speechless. Imagine you're on a hypothetical airplane. You just received notice from the pilot that that airplane has to make a hypothetical emergency landing because someone forgot to hit the gas, hypothetically. While the plane is not actually but figuratively going down, you think to yourself, oh gosh, where would I want this hypothetical plane to crash? You weigh your options. If it's in the rainforest with lots of trees and gorillas, I can live out my Tarzan fantasies. If it's in the mountains, I can improve my yodeling skills, and I can even be better than the Walmart yodeling boy. In the rainforest, I can have a really nice gorilla as my mother, and I don't have to deal with my mother, who always tells me I'm an accident. If I lived in the mountains, I can set on an expedition to find the abominable snowman and tell my friends, I told you he exists. Anyways, I'm getting a little too riled up. Where would you rather live, debaters? The rainforest or the middle of the mountain ridge? Go.
Mountain ridge.
Mountain ridge.
Rainforest.
Absolutely not. Rainforest all the way.
Okay, go ahead.
When trying to make a stable home, you want a place that can last, a place that will sustain. You don't want a place on a tectonic shift that's always moving around. Your house could get torn apart any second.
In the rainforest, there are beautiful trees. There's fruit that you can pick and eat and bite. There are
You want
animals
to talk
that you can
about
pet.
things with longevity?
Yeah.
Think about mountain. A mountain has been there forever. The Himalayas grow 1 inch every year. So if I built my house in the top of, say, Mount Everest, my house would get higher and higher every year. It would raise my property value by tenfold.
It's really good cardio. You're gonna have a great view.
Great view.
Do you think Usain Bolt became such a great runner because he's chilling in the rainforest? No.
Definitely not.
He probably goes to Colorado to train.
Altitude.
It's really good for your cardio to be high up.
You don't think
Therefore, you're
incline.
gonna live longer. If you're in the rainforest, a spider, a snake, a tree frog, probably gonna murder you.
Yeah.
What's your biggest fear, Mary?
As
Spiders?
we
Looks like it.
established in the
Rainforest?
last debate,
Not
if I
it.
was living amongst the gorillas, I would be the star.
Wait,
I
did
would
you
be
win
the
that?
Tarzan
Okay,
of the
Jane
show.
Goodall.
Yeah, that's right. And
Looking
That was good.
Speaking on your point, my biggest fear is drowning. And if the
That's on
mountain's
you.
rising 1 inch every
That's
year,
on you, that's not
you're
my
actually going to lose
business.
air. And it's basically just drowning in reverse.
Do you know how to swim? Maybe learn and then go
but
to
you
the
know
mountains,
what makes
bro.
more air? You know what makes more air? Trees.
Plants.
And
Forest.
what is the rainforest absolutely
So once you
full of?
stay at
It's
a
like
high
a
altitude,
lot of
Plants.
trees.
once you stay at a high altitude, your body reacclimates to the altitude, and then your heart is more efficient. The blood is not as thin anymore, and you just feel better about
Until it
yourself.
stops.
You know
Okay.
the Grinch?
What are you
Remember
gonna
when he
eat?
Thin air.
lived really, really high up in the mountain and his heart
What are you
grew
gonna
really,
eat?
really big?
And no one
the
bothered him.
Grinch.
No one bothered him up there.
That's kind of the reality that your
What are
day
you
That was a
gonna
heart
eat
problem.
is going to be.
On your mountain rocks?
So this is what
Are you gonna
this
eat
is. This is-
rocks?
this
Are you a
is-
golem or a human?
like
Listen,
Gollum.
I'm sorry. Please,
Just
one at a
listen,
time.
listen, okay? What I say is that you're surrounded by animals you can eat, okay? But we have a friend up there, okay? Exhibit A, Monsters, Inc. Who was at the top of the mountain when Sully and Mike got transported through that door? It was the abominable snowman, okay?
Abominable
And what did he offer them? He offered them
Snow
snow cones. Snow cones taste way better than some unsalted, unseasoned, overcooked tiger meat, okay?
Tiger
Kind of hard to
meat.
catch. If I have on-demand snow cones, I would say, hey, abominable guy, snow cone,
Snow
please.
cone, please.
He'll be like, right here, snow cone, okay?
Well,
Duh.
you know what
Snow
comes
cones?
to the rainforest?
Rain?
Amazon.
What?
Amazon comes right to the rainforest.
Oh, come on.
Girl,
Come
we don't
on.
want to
River,
get
the
into
Amazon
that.
River.
Have you
Oh,
been
yes,
watching
the Amazon
news?
River
Amazon
does go right
comes
through there.
right to to the
Life.
rainforest?
Life is
Not because
carried
it's
to you.
literally burning down.
Ooh.
Can mountains burn down? No, sorry.
don't
They're
think
completely
so.
Yeah,
sustainable.
and that fire is going to help us not burn.
Oh, I don't know about
Rainforests are just really
Listen,
just
the other
easy
thing-
to burn if you watch the news, maybe. I
Wait.
don't know.
Are you saying we have Amazon Fire? Are
Yeah.
you saying we're fancy like that?
Well,
That's
Yeah.
kind of messed up.
Listen,
Wait.
obviously
Anybody
it's
else
hard for
think
you guys to
so?
understand because you lost the last one. I mean, it's pretty obvious. I mean,
Yeah.
you,
Wow.
it's
We
hard to
lost
understand
it.
what you're saying.
Did we
because-
lose it to gorillas?
No, I see,
Gorillas that are.
See, I'm having trouble. I'm
In the
having trouble
rainforest?
like.
Ooh,
I'm having
gorillas that are beneath us on the food chain
I'm having
and will be in the rainforest
Yeah,
with
what
a
are you-
gorilla
just speak up.
army doing our bidding for
Wait,
us.
and the abominable snowman?
I'm
Does
sorry.
the abominable snowman do your bidding for you?
It has fur. Is that the only way it survived in the cold?
okay, I'm
Listen.
gonna have to ask just one at a time. These guys get their turn.
Listen. Okay, Drew, I think you need me to help me translate because
Oh.
I'm having trouble understanding them because I don't speak loser. I just really don't, and I don't know. Oh, come.
I gave you the shot and you
It's
threw it
just
away.
facts.
Go
You know
ahead.
what grows
just
in the
facts.
rainforest?
What grows in the
Beautiful
rainforest?
yellow fruit that you can bite yellow like Anton's teeth.
Oh, come on.
Okay,
Oh, come
guys.
on.
Okay, yeah, you dinged it yourself.
The
Okay,
only thing
let's
more
keep things
messed
simple.
up in
No, no,
that
no, no, no,
argument
no.
is her hair.
Oh, yeah.
Listen,
So the
at least it's not
rainforest.
blonde.
I'm gonna have to.
Speaking of colors,
I don't know about.
speaking of colors, we got the rejected Crayola colors.
Guys,
over here.
okay, hold
We
on.
got swamp green and airplane seat blue over here. I mean, come on, guys.
Hold on
Okay,
now. Hold on,
Delta.
guys. Hold on.
My airplane
So
that
the
hypothetically
rainforest is
crashed.
bad.
Hey, everybody.
shirt is poop
Thank
colored.
you, guys. Thank you so much, debaters. Thank you,
Healthy poop.
debaters, for giving us insight into this very important question that keeps me up at night. And I just got word from our judges that the winner has been chosen. And the winner is. Thank you. The Wrangler and the Rambler. Congratulations, team. Team Chillin' Villains, you both need to step up your game and do better at the next debate. Maybe take a 2.5-minute break. Oh, wait, that's for commercials. We'll be right back.
Mind, the human brain is, after all, a structure. An organ made of proteins, fats, water, and other chemicals. Body.
The human of today is capable of feats that his primitive forebears could never have imagined.
Play. A new game show that tests the limits of competitors' minds and bodies.
Shit. All right. That was 3 too many ahas. I want to say.
Hey, we're your roomies, your homies, your new living best.
We live here too.
Thanks.
Do you have any idea what time it is?
It's time.
7. Oh, 7? It would mean a lot to me if you guys watch. Do you only care about yourself?
I'm getting kind of worried about Charlie.
The audacity!
Promise me you're not gonna do anything weird tonight.
No, I am a koala.
Alright, come back in 10 seconds. Ready, camera 1. Camera 1, you wide shot of the entire thing, and in 3, 2, 1, take. Talent cue.
Welcome back to Emerson College. Emerson
Camera
trails
4, get a shot of the players coming across the court.
10 seconds left. Emerson trails by 1 point. As
Camera 2, close upon the person shooting.
Thanks, Joe. With 10 seconds left, Emerson's hoping to pull away and score this big one.
Camera 1, gonna close the follow them over.
Emerson trails WPI 10 points. 10 seconds left. Emerson trails by 1 point as the team finishes their timeout.
Camera 1, close up on number 33.
Wow, loved me those commercials. Now, let's see how our segment host survived a day in the wild.
Hello, Emerson. I'm out here in the vast and wild outdoors, and I'm here to take it in and appreciate and share it with you before Boston decides to be Boston and get cold and dark and sad for the next, like, 6 months. So let's go check it out. Excuse me, hello? Hi, would you like to be on Speechless? Are you from here? Are you, how do you feel about the winters? That's a goose. Geese are like the worst animals in the animal kingdom. So I'm gonna be really excited when they go away. Actually, I don't think they go away. I think they're here forever. So, hello. Every time you go into the garden with a mic and a camera, they just never want to talk to you. Hello. The Boston Public Garden is a beautiful little grassy, tree-filled nature escape. And if you're feeling stressed, you should have come here like months ago. We've had weeks. We've been back for weeks. It's so cold now. This place was beautiful. Look at that tree. There's like some leaves on there. Imagine how beautiful that tree would have been back when it was like nice. This is a great garden, but it really it would have been so much better if we were in a city like Atlanta or something, you know? It's warm all the time. I want to go home. There's a great variation of different species that just run rampant around the Boston Public Garden. We have ducks over here. There are some geese. Kids running wild. Who'd have thought? And then we even have film boys. Wow. And who'd have think? It's like the Discovery Channel in your backyard. Oh, this is a nice tree here. A lot of people don't really make it past the Boston Common at Emerson, which is really a shame because the Boston Public Garden really has so much to offer. Wow, this tree's so nice. Look at all the hearts in it. Reminds me of someone that would be here right now, except that he's sleeping with the fishes. There's a pond over there. You could drink it. You could swim in it. There are some statues. You know, you want a quick history lesson, learn some more about your city, you could read about them. There's one guy over there named Wendell, and George Washington is over there. Some ducks. If you're gonna feed the ducks, do not feed them bread. That's lots of carbs. Ducks can't only eat carbs. It's like people only eating carbs. There's a bridge over there that you could look at and even walk on too. You only have like 2 weeks left, so come on out here.
Welcome back. We have reached our final debate of the night. Soon this will be over, and we shall all depart these comforting halls and venture back into the tumultuous unknown of the world. The perpetual mysticism of all that we hope to someday understand. I think we can all agree it's a jungle out there. Surviving society is tough. But you know what's tougher? Surviving what lies beyond. The wilderness, the great outdoors. One soul cannot hope to make their way through the wild without a tool to aid them in their journey. And so, teams, for your last question, I pose this. Should you be trapped in the great wilderness, forced to make it through with only your wits and what sense you hold dear, which tool would be a greater asset to ye? A t-shirt cannon or a super soaker firing hand sanitizer? Mind you, these weapons never find themselves firing dry. Their ammo is plentiful. The only certainty you shall find in the cruel embrace of Mother Nature. Though your weapons will never run out, your mind will surely falter. So, for this last debate, I will be adding a challenge. While presenting your debates, you're forbidden from using any words that start with the letter W. Godspeed, ye.
Our team takes the infinite hand sanitizer super soaker.
I think that the t-shirt gun is the best option because why would you
Thanks, guys. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Everyone else.
Got
Go
it.
ahead.
If you had a super soaker full of
infinite
hand
hand
sanitizer.
Could you talk any
Slower.
Okay,
Yes,
guys.
I can.
So,
Anyways.
here's how you can survive.
Start a fire with it.
The 99% of germs gonna die.
Yeah, sanitizer
The
only kills
1%
about 0.1%.
gonna survive. T-shirts, you're all dead.
They say the straw breaks the camel's back.
They
okay?
say that all the time.
How many T-shirts will it take? How many T-shirts does it take
Did
to
you
kill
just say,
a
did
bear
you say Will?
with?
Listen. Fire, because the alcohol in the hand sanitizer.
You can still speak normal.
No,
Just don't use W
no,
words.
It's
I completely
really hard.
disagree, and I think that the T-shirt gun could take anybody out.
On top of that, you can make a full-sized bed
And a fort.
and a fort
And a house.
and a house, and you can
You be warm.
build.
So,
I could cover that in hand sanitizer and then set it on fire.
So
Because
you,
of the hand sanitizer.
So you
you can
plan
set
on
T-shirts on
sleeping
fire too.
in a pool
Huh?
of hand sanitizer?
Yes.
That
you
sounds.
I would.
Can. You can set anything on
preposterous.
I
fire.
could warm myself by that fire.
T-shirts are mad toasty. In the cold,
Ever heard of layers? Stack the layers.
the T-shirts, stack them, survival, boom.
Fire.
Also, you can
need
strangle.
it.
Light
Your
T-shirts
arms.
on fire, same
you
thing.
know-
That
do you
argument
know-
is invalid.
Do you know how many fish you can strangle with just one T-shirt?
Do you know how many fish you could kill because of 1 ounce of hand sanitizer?
99.
In the aqua?
Bears you could kill with hand sanitizer in their eyes.
How would
Blinding them.
Blinding.
Creating an easy
Bears.
target to kill and eat.
And eat.
Kill it with
And heat
blind
them up.
no. Blind somebody by whipping.
this obviously starts with W. Okay.
Listen, 99.9% of germs. It just says that because the 0.1 is the germs that we haven't discovered yet.
Who hasn't discovered? Who hasn't?
Stop.
The first word. The first word. Who?
No, it's we said a W.
Don't dig us.
Sportsmanship.
No, it's fair.
I like that.
Guys, I'll be honest, this debate was pretty great. But there was never a doubt in my mind. The winner is... Thank you. The Wrangler and the Rambler.
W's in our name.
W.
Wow.
Told you we were taking big W's.
Wow.
We just couldn't say them.
Wrangler.
Wow.
That would W.
Well, off to be one with the winds, the fiery storms. The hills, the hills tell stories. Every crunch of a maple leaf, every coo and caw of the blackbird and the fowl, they speak to me personally. And that stuff, you know, all that little green stuff on the floor outside, it's all over. That's trees? No, that's good. See you when I return from my expedition. Next time on Speechless.